When did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. To accompany me, I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea to make this...
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. That is something truly worth cherishing.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. Okay, you don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the Fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that.
The Fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger,
The knave showed up already? Well, Linny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Linny was from the House of the Hearth at the time.
Yes, thank you. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an arm?
So maybe that's not very likely.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to the details are still unclear. Special God, I was only willing...
So this is what you wanted to see us about.
This was the knave didn't...
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, and secondly...
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The Fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile. The Fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get... Although I do have...
Oh!
Correct. So, are you two willing to...
Yeah.
You two have my... We will rendezvous.
Prepared ourselves.
Could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside.
Oh, right! On second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. You will be...
No,
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this.
Take it easy.
Was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we're about to go to prison, now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always... but...
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a...
Hey! And what are you...
Oh, journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the Traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost of the meal.
You know we can...
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there... Oh no. Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Huh? You're being arrested? Oh... But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable, almost as offensive as committing theft.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. All right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the Fortress of Meripede, would you be willing to help me gather some material?
About that.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. He was a ward. On top of that, if I could write an...
You mean...
Of course. I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on me.
All right, you got a deal. We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full. Well, guess we have nothing to regret now. Wait. Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
Take it easy. Take it easy.
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there. Oh, and there's one more.
Yeah,
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not all right.
Don't worry,
Good.
I'm here. Please follow me, you two.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood. Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief.
Well, have you tried service with a smile? Who knows?
And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of
Oh, she's got.
Well,
sentence. Let's eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
Wait!
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing some serious trouble. And considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meripede. Please stand in front of—
Oh, all right! But
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone...
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for...
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow.
Oh, okay.
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names.
So, are you one of the guards here?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand new fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupon?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled.
So, credit coupons are a currency that...
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing. Everyone starts from the same. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and truth. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world.
Oh.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look after being away from the sunlight for so long. Even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering?
I've told you enough for free.
So all you care...
Almost there. It's down through here.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the fort? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too... Oh, right. If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but... You wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Someone important? Paimon does...
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourselves.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your honor guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait! You know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace! Lovely weather!
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is.
My profuse...
So this is the Duke. He sure looks...
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. Ah, I see. In that case, I regret to announce that Deacon here has just missed the best opportunity in his prison career.
I admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I'm sorry to have I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of speaking with His Grace.
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. Well, I believe that...
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take...
Please, follow me. To make...
He's going to personally give us a cure? No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types.
Take it easy.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like...
Well, then... But... Now, we've arrived at a very important place.
Welfare mule?
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupon. For fish like you, it was only now
In the Fortress of Meripede, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard, if nobody could even afford a meal. So...
Your Grace is whatever the case, hard work.
Right! Oh, wait, no. We should have...
Let's continue this way.
Take it easy.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have... So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this...
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra...
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you...
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fee...
Oh.
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining...
Oh, no!
A reasonable guest.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has...
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
What time indeed?
Jeez.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons, if you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place, and you're just telling us to our faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede is as for what we... Therefore, the fortress... There's no need for me to get into specifics about... Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? is...
Here.
Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle...
Since you seem to have some...
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, so the chore part?
I believe I've already covered the... I seldom... Then let's head back.
You should at least try to be excited. What do you...
Wow, it looks delicious!
Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite...
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you didn't have to draw lots like everyone else.
Oh, you mean the meals are...
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to play here in the cafe. Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work?
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him, but he works so hard all the time, so it must be really...
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good.
No news is good news. Maybe next time I've got... Well, we provide all... Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. In light of that, in fact, after this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, you're...
Traveler in Paimon, right? Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Nervulette. We are criminals, and is it yeah, maybe something like, hey, so we at least need to try. You mean... Yeah, fortunately, we worked so hard to help. Oh, right! Lenny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? It looks like a magician's... It was nice. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on this... If you say so. Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a... Hey, come...
Hey, lazy bones! What are you
sorry!
Take it easy.
Grab yourself a welcome meal.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Ah, you must be the...
Yep, we just arrived, yes?
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is worth more than the both of you. Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate.
Got it!
Your job is to use the machine over there to process... Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine... Here, bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer. Okay, you got this!
This one is... tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons you've earned.
I'm a... he probably... Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. Doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else. Where could he be?
Hey, over here. Oh?
You little... Oh, Lynette! You're here too!
That's right.
My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here.
Oh, you mean now hurry up and
Sadly.
And then...
Next, I invited...
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, we were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
Told you!
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard. Some even say the House of the Heart. But recently, we believe that this is a direct provocation. Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors...
Huh?
Father has her...
It was this information...
So it's all...
Well...
Bingo! The name has been... Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry. Father used this situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine.
Sometimes...
Of course...
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Child's situation? The relationship between the Harbingers must be as bad as ever.
I wouldn't go that far. Father, even though we have different... As you know...
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seemed...
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Lynette, just tell them everything, why don't you?
It's okay to open up a little.
I was prepared for the worst, but since Lynette and I, most people just... You should be aware...
A forbidden zone?
Good. That's... Oh, look.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to...
Take it easy. Take it easy.
wasn't kidding. Today's meal is but...
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that. Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on... If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble. But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of...
Huh?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
Really? Oh, now you...
Of course. And I'd say that just disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Child's disappearance might have something to do with... in that case, would you tell us some hidden...
Come on, mate. This is valuable.
Paimon understands, but...
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him? Yeah. It might be a good place, but... So Paimon just confirmed, but it... Oh, they weren't... What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Is that even possible? Oh, Child's vision! Maybe the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. What's more important now is that it's the start of a What's the plan for today? Let's go!
Look who decided to show up! Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go.
there, fellow shiftmates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought...
Oh, hey there!
That's right. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief. Hey, not so loud.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about the rules? Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you the truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific. But once you do break one, bad things happen. If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Huh?
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you.
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like...
There's actually a legend about this. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd, he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones.
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You...
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. What is this garbage? What would you like to do this? Let's go!
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Let me have a look. Not bad.
Seems we had a protect... What do you have put... But Paimon really hopes the...
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a... Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupon...
Sure. Let's... Nice! We did well. That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now... Oh, Paimon... But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the cook... Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, they're... Paimon wonders what will... Wait! What? What in the world is this? Is this stuff... meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would... What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there, Paimon. Hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
It's about the meat.
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally...
What should we do? Yeah. What would you like to... Okay, let...
Oh!
No need...
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of... Oh, it's hard to say.
Wait.
Oh, I'm always indecisive. What? Please.
Time to go. Time to go.
Hey, it's the Traveler. Just like His Grace said.
Siegewing? Hello, Traveler. Everyone's and June? It's really worthwhile. Are you talking about Peps or... Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclude. See... Wait. Yeah, take care of your... Well, definitely...
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Huh? Rowan?
Oh,
Huh. Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as
I just knew you would say that.
Oh, you mean...
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the
Huh.
Oh, wonderful.
Paimon likes... Have you also been
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. Oh, before I forget...
Huh? Credit coupons?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Aw, that's so nice! Hey, look! That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Are they a fan of Siege Reap? He must have dropped this. The Mellas, as a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. Whoa! This all sounds pretty. And as for the notebook...
Take it easy.
Oh, you want to stop? Okay, you should... So after working a few... Has our investigation turned up any... Really? Well, we'll... What do you have... After working here, but doing this... Yeah, Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but, even convicts... But...
And if...
Of course. That's the cruel reality. Okay. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same... But the second you mess up the order, you lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. Thanks for your patron...
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
Your strength really shouldn't be... Nobody who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you. However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have? Just go talk to Rusama.
But...
That's normal.
He's got a point. Why don't we give it a try?
Huh. Bet at random, huh? Well...
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away.
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? Might as well tell. Besides, okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen to them.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick and what do you mean by...
How would I know? Not like... But I've heard a story according to the rule. However, and after that, in his eyes...
So you mean, it's like...
No, he was always worried.
Traveler, do you think that boxer... Huh?
You're not... Look, here I was...
Yeah, it sounds pretty scary to Paimon.
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go...
Aww. What do you have planned? After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the... Yeah! Gonna take her time and save her. What would you like to do this? Sure.
Who
are the boxers?
We have the reigning champ.
Are those their nicknames?
Since you're new around here, I'll help. Anyway, with this match, I could tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try.
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose.
All right then.
Yeah, we got...
Hey, Traveler, Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself. I'm not...
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you... All right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe... Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere. Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Huh? Oh. It's just a small bottle. But the color of the liquid inside looks so wrong. Almost like... Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say. Ugh! No way! Get that stuff away from Paimon! Paimon thinks we... What do you have... Though it feels nice to...
If there's no way to send it all out, maybe I'll never get a chance to...
who are you?
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good law...
Then what?
I'm a promoter for Fontico, and...
Oh, a promoter for...
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was... However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to Let me take a moment and recall his exact words.
I'm just kidding. It seems you don't. But as for the...
Anyway... Fine.
Take it easy.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters.
Well, the next day we received a mysterious package.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did you?
Paimon's not sure. What do you think? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you two don't. Still, I didn't.
Even if we buy... When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profit.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets. We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Oh, so it's the...
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. Anyway, you...
Maybe not. Every page has the font to... Okay. Oh, you're right. Guess there's nothing to worry about then. Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, we have no choice. We have decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything let's put these papers back. want something to eat? Alright, but oh, just a regular meal. What would you like to do this after working here, but doing the same thing? Yeah, it's... A mysterious box. Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Well... Okay, so we'd better pick up the pace with our investigation. Yeah, let's... Hey, isn't that Vidoc over there?
Ah, seeing you at this time, impressed.
So, now can you tell us about the...
If that's what you want to know.
Huh? What do you...
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the
Something even...
A group of...
Cannibals?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor but since they have... I've got things to do too.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, so that's how you... When will all this... Vidoc isn't here.
Just...
What? What are you saying? You
What are you talking about? Listen, you...
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us. But if they're being so... Oh, this is all getting way too creepy. So you mean...
Take it easy.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want?
We just want to ask you have you ever discovered anything odd during your...
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern.
Well... right.
Really? I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happened?
They just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. And it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
If that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you... Right, both are Paimon New... so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes. Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already? Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looks like you were just Really? So we're finally... Okay, well...
Take it easy.
Shh! Hey, not this way! We need to get to that pipe, remember? This should be the place.
What? I know you. You were...
Huh. You've got guts showing up.
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a...
Hey, what's the point of...
I don't have to tell you...
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here. Huh? What did you...
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Hey, do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. So, did he have you come here to find...
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems...
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that...
Wow, those dreams of yours...
We gave him the business for a while, but here in the fort, he was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the pancreation. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually...
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape and as his crew, if the bug... So, we just wanted to...
Oh, but...
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should... It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, but... Boss, so we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that problem?
Yeah.
Nothing could ever do...
Okay.
Alright. Keep quiet and follow us.
The way up from here has been sealed off. Boss left by going down from here. Later, we came back, hoping to have a look. It's impossible to navigate unless...
Do you think Child got trapped by...
Not likely. We all know that Boss...
Really?
It's getting late.
Yeah. When you said... fortunately, now that we can find... It's morning already? Oh, Paimon still needs more sleep. Huh? Wait, look over there! It's one of Linny's cards! Let Paimon... Maybe you have... It's been a while since... Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the... From the sound of it...
But the truth is still unknown.
Look! There are some people talking over there!
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a...
Hey, speak for...
Oh, you think...
Hey, what kind of filthy... Listen, who wants to live in the...
What makes you...
Whoa. Sounds like they're real... Speaking of which, Paimon never heard it. That's true.
One with nature.
There's a group of people...
So I said, that's not...
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like...
What's the matter? They're just looking to join it.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine.
You hear?
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy and...
Really?
You're kidding. How often does anyone...
A little mistake, huh?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lava...
So...
No. You don't get it. Knowing intelligence will make things better for you here. For example, knowing who's worth... Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know?
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just the welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Right! That meal we had yesterday was super delicious.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare meals. I've been working as a kitchen assistant.
Oh.
You are correct. I am a true professional, since you like my cooking. Listen, kids. You've already met
those who have the Duke.
I know who you...
But did you know?
I don't care if he... Speaking of which...
You mean he hit a...
But that Lorvine...
Wait a second.
Do you think...
After all...
Take it easy.
Hey, you over there? Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
You TCG?
Hey, come on now. What's wrong? All right.
But why would you be...
There are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, sure.
Great!
I thought you...
Why don't you...
All right. Have you heard it? Then did you... Yeah, so you've already... I heard that there used to be a chef and a...
Good.
Let me... Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of...
Huh?
That's right. The Duke, to go from an ordinary inmate of Forbidden Zone...
It's just a...
Anything else?
Okay, we've talked to just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Huh? That look in your eyes. You...
Hey, this is no time to be modest. Just tell him we found a boatload of information.
Oh, as expected. Huh. He is a harbinger after. Unfortunately, this isn't enough for our final report to Father. We need to find out Master Child's exact... Father told me that even though Master Child said he was just coming to Fontaine for a vacation, he actually had some personal reasons. His
escape route is already flooded, so...
Well, when you put it that way, it's obvious that only Fremine would be up to the task.
Bingo!
He's working today. Coming here as a... It's the least... Honestly, I'm far more... Now, let me... And if he's to do that, he'll...
You can even ask...
We've been working to get... Traveler, what say you to me... Oh, and there... Though we can just... Fremine's...
What do you want us to...
Well, I won't... Listen carefully. You've mentioned... Investigate the... But also, there's no need... Oh, my apologies.
But that's not a bad thing, right? All right.
Let's go our separate...
Hey, stay here for now. Paimon will... There seem to be several people...
Right. I feel like
It's not impossible.
It's a bit hard to understand them from here. Someone! Please help! He's...
Whoa, are you okay?
Oh my! What's wrong, little one? There's no need to panic. Take a deep breath before you...
The traveler started complaining of a stomachache, and then nausea, and then collapse. Freezing lip.
Let me take a look. Please, lie down over here. Don't worry, I'll get you to the bed safely. Here, hold on to my shoulder and walk slowly.
You can do it.
Don't apologize. You're sick after all. Now, please relax. I'm just going to do a preliminary checkup on you. My checkup has...
Oh, that's good.
But I'll continue my diagnosis. Don't sense serious damage to your And here? Huh? But based on my initial checkup, there shouldn't be a problem here. What about here? Oh, I think you just ate something that disagreed. Congratulations! The health risk is incredibly low. Miss Levine, I'll... Very well.
And she hopped away.
Hello. So how are you feeling now?
His stomach ache's really bad. He was stumbling about the whole way here, so Paimon's really...
If Miss Sijuin says it's not a serious problem, then there's no need to worry. She's the best medic we've got down here.
But it also looks like she's the only medic you've got down here.
Well, that's true.
What do you mean, that's true? That's really misrepresenting the situation. Of course, though they may have committed crimes and gotten locked up here as a result, they still know a thing or two about medicine, and they help Miss Sijuin take care of the sick and injured.
Yeah, you're right. But did you have front of another patient? Aren't you a patient too? Where did all your energy come from?
That's correct. Sorry, I got a bit ahead of myself.
Are you two also sick?
We've been sick a while. I come back every once in a while for checkups, and to pick up the medicines Miss Sijuin prescribes for us. That's just the nature of chronic illnesses. As for her... you could say she fancies herself as Miss Sijuin's capable helper because she learned a bit of medical knowledge ages ago.
Please watch your mouth, Mr. Jurier.
Hey, don't start arguing now, please! Hey! There's no need to fight! Everyone will be...
Release. It's way too early for us to even think about that. And who the heck knows if we'd even be able to continue our previous lives?
Please allow me to end this.
And same to you, Miss Lorvine. Anyway, that was more than enough rest for me, so I'm going to get out of this.
He just slowly walked off like that?
That's just what he's like. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I'm Lorvine, and that's... Well, his name is Jurier, but I hope you'll never have cause to remember his name.
You really can't stand him, huh?
I mean, can you blame me? Who would like someone who's as arrogant and obsessed with weird research topics as he is? But there's no need to keep dwelling on him. I'll accompany you two for a while. Miss Sijuin should be... No.
I'm back! Did you rest like you promised?
Thank you for getting our...
Did you all cooperate with your bed rest? I trust that nobody got up to walk around. Good. Here. Miss Lorvine. Yellow, huh? I understand. These are your...
All right, then I'll also be on my way now. I hope you feel better soon, too.
See ya! I'm going to fill out your medical record. Those two made quite the commotion just now, so what... All right, then. Is there anything we should know? No, his base constitution is quite good. So, got it. Oh, you're going to take a nap already? We've been to lots of places together. He may look a bit... So you're the best of... Ah, you're awake. How do you feel? You slept for a... Well, now you can go back. Thank you, Miss Sijuin!
Take it easy.
Are something. To be able to fall asleep like that and even sleep talk the entire time, you scared Paimon. No, but you kept mumbling things along the lines of, Pyron, don't take my grilled fish, and put down the Adeptus Temptation now. Paimon talked with Sigewinne the entire time you were asleep. She seems like she's just a sincere nurse, and Paimon didn't notice anything unusual in the room. Are you sure we're not going off track with the infirmary? Whoa! You... Today's the day! Let's go meet up with Lyney!
Did you two run into any trouble over the past few days?
No, we just worked our shifts according to the...
That's good. That means you didn't raise any suspicion. We've taken a look at the slip you've sent.
Wait, why is she getting involved?
You already went above and beyond when you scoped out the infirmary. Infiltrating a guarded stronghold is a different kind of... Lynette also...
So that's what Lynette thinks.
Then, let's...
Is now really...
According to my observations, also...
Okay, then let's head over...
Lynette should... strange.
As expected, Sigewinne isn't here, but why isn't Lynette here?
No, Lynette rarely deviates from the plan. Unless...
Let's see if there are...
Okay. Wait, this... The space behind it is empty. From its size, I don't think it's an entrance that is meant to be taken apart. Could Lynette have tried to get inside? Let's look around here for some more clues. None of the beds have any signs of having been slept in. Except that one over there.
That's the one Lynette must...
She would have said her, which means...
There are some books here and a few... Advanced nursing? How to raise the spirit of... These sure are some interesting... She even has... guys, there's a slip of...
A slip of paper?
It's right over here, and there's a bunch written on it too. It reads, out of respect for your usual practices, I'll use a piece of paper or card as the medium to pass on my message. You may consider this as me giving you my best regards.
This is...
Is that all? The back.
Show me, now!
That look... Would you care to guess where Miss Lynette of the Fatui could be right now? No. Could she have...
Wriothesley. Did he deliberately leave the infirmary unguarded to use it as bait?
Wait, you mean...
Yes. That you're not from the same camp as us. You were sent down here by Nervulette, so you have no conflict of interest with Wriothesley. We're a completely different story, though. I'd like to know that, too. Don't panic. Wait, you're right. The fact that Fremine was able to leave the grounds... Could Wriothesley have let him go as well?
What does he gain by letting...
So he... If Wriothesley let him leave on purpose, then he's probably in a terrible spot now as well.
Lenny's getting more and more panicked. Don't be like this.
No.
Hey, don't be reckless! Traveler,
I simply cannot allow... I have to go.
He's rushed out the door! After him!
Right. I feel like we still have some room to make changes on these details.
It's not impossible, but it'll require extensive testing.
Is that so? Very well. Then please be mindful of the time.
Is someone?
Pack everything up. Whoever's outside is eavesdropping. They'll probably come in once we stop talking. Someone! Please help!
Whoa! Are you okay?
What a delight. Oh my! What's wrong, little... Being able to read human expressions is quite the useful skill. Wait! It's no use. We have to catch up to him.
Take it easy.
He's already out of sight. How is he so fast? Let's go head him off at Wriothesley's office.
Come out and face...
Aren't we at an administrative office space? Why don't you at least try to follow even a couple rules from the fortress's indoor management regulations?
What did you do to my
I ran into the young miss at the infirmary. I'd heard that she was suffering from quite the migraine, so I decided to invite her over for a cup of tea. I do have some teas in my collection that can work wonders against such an illness.
Stop joking around! Where did you take my...
I have also heard that your performances are quite the... Maybe she'll appear behind you right now.
Is he trying to trick me into turning my head? You knew we were investigating the infirmary from the start. As for Fremine... No, you probably didn't even interfere with Child's escape. You let him go, so you could purge the Fatui members that we had planted into your ranks.
There was no need to do so. The fortress of Meripede is a pretty pleasant place. Most people enjoy their lives here.
You removed our original members and spread the news of Child's escape so Father would assign our team to come down and investigate. Fremine has also fallen into your hands, right?
One correction. Lynette is in my hands right now, but Fremine is not.
He's not? What?
Lenny!
Oh, wonderful. Everyone is here, so I'll only need to say this once. Eager and to the point, I see. Alas, although as per your original plan, Mr. Fremine should also have returned to the fortress by now, but he has neither shown up within my gates, nor has he been taken into any kind of custody. So where do you think he may be right now?
Wait, you locked him outside in the sea?
I closed the fortress's gate to the outside world. That's all.
Fremine's a star diver, so...
No, we're still here, so he definitely tried to find a way to come back for us. So we can't assume he might have made a break for the surface.
But why would I do this, you may be asking? To have an audience with you, of course. Besides, I do recall you mentioning to Miss Lynette that you've always wanted to have a face-to-face meeting with the Lord of the Fortress of...
So, you've been keeping tabs on us before we even set foot in the fortress.
Some of my folks just happened to hear a thing or two, that's all. I was willing to play dumb. Mr. Linney, the cards are stacked against you right now. Miss Lynette is in my hands, and Mr. Fremine is still slowly being pickled out there in the brine. You know just as well as I that he cannot last out there forever. You need do but one thing.
You want to see Father? But why should she bother giving you an audience?
Well, if she cares for the well-being of her dearest children, she should have plenty of motivation to join me for a... I've heard that the
Why did you think...
Oh.
Was this the extent of your master plan to get to Father?
You people really are difficult to get along with. All I'm asking for is a face-to-face conversation. Does she truly have no interest in the fortress's secret? Mr. Linney, you have one last chance to invite your father here.
Linney!
Instead of asking why I'm doing this, why don't you try to see things from my perspective for a second? From the very beginning, the Fatui has been actively infiltrating my fortress. I gave you a warning by cutting off the first few operatives I found, but that only caused you to double down. Had you given up on the fortress then and there, I'd have no reason to... Mr. Fremine left the fortress on his own, and Miss Lynette tried to pry out my secrets right in front of me. 6.
Wait,
2. Time's up.
Risley!
Negotiations have broken down. Please leave.
Yeah, listen.
You do realize that I'm only letting you go because of Neuvillette, yes? You're here helping him out, and I've already done my best to stay out of your... But that doesn't mean you can just do whatever you want. The fortress may be small and remote, but it still has its own set of... Then how about this? Those who are capable deserve respect. You've spent quite some time investigating my home turf by now, so why don't you tell me a thing or two about what you found? I'll ask you 3 questions. Answer all of them correctly. Question 1. Regarding the hidden rules of the production zone, what is the truth behind the one about not being allowed to work for 3 days in a row?
The research notes said that the Melazine race perceives the world very differently. According to Collins, Fanta's internal report, we often see Miss Sijween observe. I've been told that the infirmary is always empty for the half hour just before. I've been told that the we often see Miss Fanta's internal report suggest the Fanta promoter has. I've been told that the Fanta promoter has been. Fanta's internal report. The research notes said that. According to Collins, the Pancration tournament only... We often see Miss C... The research notes said... The Fanta promoter has been struck... We often see Miss C... The research notes said...
According to Collins, I've been told that the Fonta promoter has been struggling. I've been told that the infirmary... The research notes said...
So that's what's going on. The hidden rule of the production zone. People are not supposed to work 3 days in a row, and if they do, they'll get strange meat in their welfare meal. At first we thought this strange meat must have something to do with the people who disappeared, but in reality, they were all prepared by Sijween, the head nurse. She often visits the production zone to observe the workers' health and makes a note of anyone who has worn themselves out after 3 full days of work. Out of her sense of duty as the head nurse, as well as her genuine concern for the workers' health, Sijween visits the cafeteria right before lunch and cooks an extra dish for those who can use the stamina boost. Sijween has the recipient... Are we on the right...
Not... Alright, now for my... There are also some...
I've been told that the infirmary is always... Fonta's internal report suggests that they're starting a new trial of an unnamed... We often see The Fonta promoter has been struggling because he doesn't recognize the real value of coupons. According to Collins, the Fonta promoter has... According to Collins... We often see The research notes say... The Fonta promoter had... I've been told that the infirmary... We often see According to Collins, Fonta's internal report suggests that...
Paimon gets that hidden rule of the pancreation. People can skip, but really, a blood-red drink. It's no wonder even Fonta's own staff were questioning the company's decision-making. The company, facing backlash from... They came to the fortress of the Duke, knowing how... And so...
I acknowledge the effort you've put into bring... Although, based on your description, that Fonta promoter is a bit too careless with his words. I may just reconsider. Alright, and here's the final question. What's the secret behind our head nurse and all of her patients in the infirmary?
Stop your cruel and pointless games, Risley! You know that we haven't finished our investigation, so there's no way we can answer the last question! The thought of spare... You'll pay for this...
Lenny! Are you alright?
Oh, close one. I owe you, Sijween.
It was nothing, Your Grace. Sijween? Though this gun may look like a toy, it's actually fully functional, as I just demonstrated.
Sijween... You...
Not at all. I am merely a resident of the fortress, and thus protecting it is my duty. When Monsieur Nervulet asked me to come here, he told me that my job would be to take care of the well. But if you mean what you just said, then isn't Linny someone you should be looking after as well? But I really am just doing what Monsieur Nervulet told me to. His Grace knows it too, right?
My dear Sijween, whatever shall I do with you? Would it have killed you to just wait another minute or two?
Well, it's nearly time after all. The way you do things can be truly fresh. What are you talking about?
Take me if you want.
How touching. Can you just give me one more minute?
Don't be like that.
All right, everyone. I'll go get a cup of tea. Miss Sijween, I leave Miss Lynette in your care.
You...
I believe I hear footsteps.
Some space, please.
Ah, Miss Claren.
Lemonade.
What's going on?
Work.
I'm sorry about shooting you, Mr. Linney.
What happened to Fremine? Wasn't he diving just outside of the fortress? Why is he looking like...
A flushed face, an accelerated pulse. Please, make some space.
I'll talk to Cloran.
How is he?
These symptoms are probably of course, sorry.
Why would he inject...
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator.
Where is she?
Oh, she just took a nap.
What's that look on...
Oh, I'm just admiring your punctuality. How's the situation?
The water has changed. It's pretty much as expected. The concentration of primordial seawater has increased significantly. I was only out there a short time, so it wasn't too bad. But if one were to stay for any significant amount of time...
Where was he when you found him?
The abandoned zone at the end of the pipes.
Closer than I thought. He must have recognized it early on and tried desperately to swim back.
Locking the door was necessary. I don't think we could have saved two.
Well, I did try to convince him that I had my reasons. Never seems to work, though.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose.
Linny, are you okay? Are you sure?
My hands and...
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Fremine?
He'll be fine, but...
His breathing's begin...
Give me a hand and help.
Yeah, I'll take him...
On it. Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. The Duke and Clarande are gone. They probably went...
Take it easy.
He's awake.
We're all here.
The infirmary at the How do you feel?
Travel. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now. Where could Master Child be? This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it? It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it. This is where the water starts. Master Child probably dived into the water. The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. Oh, there are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the... My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. no good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it. I can't die here. I have to push on.
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have
That's...
Miss Clarand brought you...
Miss Clarand, you said?
You're still too weak from...
Miss Lynette is right.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here.
You should ask His Grace about that. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come...
No, please go on without me.
Lenny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you.
Thank you.
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremonet's condition...
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewin?
I wanted to check up on Miss Clarand.
Mostly fine.
If you don't mind.
All right.
Well, want to
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of where should I begin? How about you start by asking... No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So
you were hoping Linny's group would just do your work for...
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true? That you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the...
Oh, right!
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that.
You can think of it like that, yes. That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you—
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us.
You make a compelling case. Do you—
Yeah, Paimon—
Even if the truth may not be pleasant, follow me.
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the fortress— Stand on the central
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa! So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place... What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friend?
Well, Paimon wasn't...
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth.
Huh. So there's a switch...
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one!
Go on. I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position. Normally, I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Very reasonable guesses. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so later on a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that and the symptoms that Fremine...
The concentration of...
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow Yes.
But forget about the two of us! Not even Neuvillette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back. Yeah, you know what the
But that's just too weird!
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the fortress. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, as the number of exiles, the Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. And with that, but as time went on, people also realized that the fortress, once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets. After many now and again.
But now you know every part of...
Indeed. It's just as the prophecy says. To be frank, no, prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create... Let's go somewhere else. This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The result.
Wait, Jurier, he's not.
Huh?
No need to panic, you two.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul.
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure that.
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These were imagined.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them.
How about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
He's the one who blew the whole institute sky high. Everyone knew he was a bit crooked in the head.
Edwin's main area...
You...
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my...
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
If I dated her, I'd officially...
Jeez, forget I said it. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
What a huge... This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before.
How much do you know about Fontainian history? Well, then maybe you haven't. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer. He called his nation...
There's a ship in the...
Where there's water, there'll be ship.
Do you believe that?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor and material, so the moment I
Were you inspired by the...
maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope. We're the workers to find out the truth. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a wreck. Alright, that's enough talk. Seems like you're good. I'll leave you here for now.
Oh,
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want...
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great.
Welcome back. Do you want to come?
How can you be so much like Risley?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, while I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the
Must have been Risley and Sijwin.
Yeah, I heard.
I really can't make...
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to...
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations? Yeah.
Nobody else is a...
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself, firstly, why was Fremenave...
Woo!
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as if I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself.
You're super...
If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. That can't... I don't have enough information.
Let's see.
Could Risley... If you remember...
Or perhaps he didn't know.
Yeah, that make... The two of you have already aided us far too much. If you ever need anything else going... Though you may...
You have my
Thank you for protecting Lynn.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden? Paimon's hungry.
Oh,
Alright, then we'll...
It's time for dinner. Welfare meals now.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well.
Traveler and Paimon, over here.
Are you here for dinner?
And I'm taking the opportunity to... What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Me too, don't...
No problem.
So delicious. Paimon's...
Feeling full yet?
How's delicious? Sijwin?
A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you.
You're really good at taking...
Really?
Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you...
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children. Thankfully, Glorand is... Although the path... Oh, and I was...
You were all super
It's just what we do down here. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervulet would come down here more often. Get a good night's rest.
Glorand! How's dinner?
It's all right.
So we heard that...
Oh.
Still, Oh, and...
Miss Sijwin... Yeah.
First time...
In the past. You seem to be enjoying... Things will be getting... Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
I'm on super sleep. Delicious.
Out of my way! Get out of my way!
What happened? Why is everyone running?
No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey, what are you doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, what? What's wrong with these people?
They're here! Yeah! There you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Lavaroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here. Lavaroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so...
Wait, weren't you the one who brought... Hey! Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get a...
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey!
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without him!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Attention! Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
They're here.
Just like I said.
What happened?
Huh.
You're just in time. But be ready to run. Three, 2, 1.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Traveler, I need you. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina and make sure she doesn't... Will do. You have...
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Look, there are a ton of...
Are you two the Traveler in Paimon? Though I'm sure he's already explained.
Oh, so you two are the honored guest.
Of course, of course.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I've already prepared seats for you.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with... I wonder how he's doing nowadays.
Since we're talking about...
Oh, so you're also... Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my coming from you.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry.
Oh. And just how do you know that?
Because,
And where did he go after leaving the fortress? The fortress of Meripede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safe? Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long...
Hold on. The water in the teacup is...
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come.
I don't quite...
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Sounds about right.
day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. A tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for...
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you...
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few...
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable? The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you? It beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
I am not alone in my doubt. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon Fontaine will.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help? I see. Allow me to be... Oh.
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Neuvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina?
Yeah.
Of course I will. Although, I must... Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard, you too.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that. Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
You're welcome.
Very well.
Mind seeing me off, Traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Paimon's coming too!
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your deal.
That's what Paimon thought.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude. Do I look like an irresponsible father to you? That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and
They've all been working very hard.
You mean Ridesley. He's a tricky one. By the way, and you can just... You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master...
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Forget it. I will be meeting some...
Do you require help?
No need. I need to meet...
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you! You dare to run from...
My goal is just to discover the location. Anything left unguarded is usually just bait. But... no one... It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The hydronosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
Who are you?
The fear in her pupils is genuine. So perhaps she's not bait after? I left the scene with E not long after. There's no doubt. I have to.
Yes, Father.
My dear children.
News from the fortress.
Probably that. I'm afraid this is a good. Set up a meet. Oh!
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's the initiative. You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite...
You attack...
It wouldn't mean anything. I've now had 2 chances to... I am a servant of Her Majesty. Of course, it is... Don't you think, Fontaine... Ultimately, though, you don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve. And as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly.
Nevertheless.
For now, yes. Thank you for protecting Farina. To put it simply... So as expected, permission granted.
Whoa. You...
If by the phrase, you got, I believe so. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us.
Huh? What?
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of... Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
We were just guessing.
You get...
There's...
Please.
Well, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve...
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today...
There are 7 elemental archons...
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with...
Oh.
I still have some...
Please go right ahead. We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Traveler! Are you still doing alright?
We're fine.
A few people said... Oh, of course. How did Well, Miss Sure I ran into... If you're not... Just let me know. I'd like to...
You guys are...
You guys did...
Huh?
And here
All right.
Hey, it wasn't just...
So I was also... Whenever he'd say...
Hey!
These two, they sure are a lot warm.
Oh, well, if you say so.
Jurier?
Yeah.
That's no excuse for...
Jurier, Lurvine!
Hello there. It's been quite...
And you?
Yep. That is still top secret.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people...
I mean, the...
Oh, yeah?
You two really are...
Not at all!
Take it easy.
Now get.
Well, look who it is.
Traveler.
Looks like you're...
Oh.
Whoa, how...
She didn't want to
Yeah.
Okay, but
You meant father?
she said a few things that were...
Her attitude towards you is even... You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close.
Father is very capable.
Oh, Paimon...
Hey!
Are you go...
Looks like it.
Excellent.
For real?
Another implied... Well, next...
Take it easy.
Do my eyes...
We wanted to see how the fortress...
We're fine, for the most part.
If that's the case...
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere. He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds...
Miss Clorand.
Were the gifts...
Nervalette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Nervalette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much.
But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gift.
Are these from Siege?
Nope, they're from your. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
You may access the cafeteria for free. Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
We're back in our cell again. Sure. Huh? How did you know? Hey, it's like there are so many bad things in the world. You're counting Paimon today? Then let's ask Cat. The last time we felt we should be safe now. All right then. Good night to you, traveler.
Take it easy.
It's been a while since we last saw Nervalette. Paimon wonders what he's been up to. Paimon has so many questions about his true identity. Let's go talk to him and find out.
Let's play! There is no escape! Ha! Ha! Take them. I have no need.
Take it easy.
Illusion shattered! Brace yourselves! Wind Strider! Cheer! There is no escape!
The wind knows me.
Time for takeoff.
Shine down!
Yeah! Yahoo! Yahoo! Yeah! Yeah!
Take it easy. A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Into the wind! One with nature.
Busted. Gotcha. There is no escape. Busted.
Into the wind! Time to go. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Follow the wind. One with nature.
Here we go!
Illusion shattered!
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Quiet now.
Wind strike!
Here comes the catch. Gutsy. Take it easy.
Ha!